I'm going to talk about the expected outcomes, potential problems, and alternative strategies, and also the RB process. The outcomes for aim number one would increase the intake of breastfeeding by educating mothers on the major benefits of breastfeeding, improve infant health outcomes, including risk reduction of childhood obesity and SIDS. The potential problem with this particular aim is that in the likely event that our hypothesis could be invalid when tested, an alternative strategy would be to introduce the federal Mothers Nursing Mothers Program, which serves as the gold standard approach that outlines ACA breastfeeding legislation. We will extract data from the Westlaw database to identify states that support breastfeeding in the workplace. There should not be any problems acquiring any of these databases because all of the data sets are publicly released and available online for free. Expected outcomes for aim number two could advance the understanding of how federal workplace policies influence breastfeeding behaviors and infant health outcomes. Secondly, increase marketability of federal government jobs by offering extra perks such as the Nursing Mothers Program, and lastly, increase work productivity. The potential problem with this aim is the lack of evaluation and management tools that are needed to determine whether employers are adhering to federal breastfeeding policies. If this problem arises, we will employ the U.S. Office of Office Management guidelines of the Federal Nursing Mothers Program to ensure that all employers are aware of the benefits of breastfeeding practices, including productivity, organizational loyalty, recruitment and retention, job satisfaction. We expect this approach will work because this raises awareness of the benefits of breastfeeding policies, which may provide assistance to employees in implementing these policies. Moving on to RB, the title and project summary. The title, Assessing the Impact of Worksite Breastfeeding Support Policies on Infant Health Outcomes and Breastfeeding Behaviors. The study is to explore how worksite policies affect breastfeeding initiation and duration, as well as infant health outcomes. Description of subjects. We're going to survey participants living in the United States that previously liked the legislation regarding breastfeeding in the workplace, or should I say breastfeeding behavior or nursing practices in the workplace. We will survey a variety of work occupations ranging from labor intensive to office work. And lastly, women who meet the inclusion criteria will be chosen to participate in the study. Recruitment and incentives. We will enlist companies to participate in the study by sending them a letter that explains the benefits of the study. After receiving consent from the companies, working mothers will be identified. A sample will be stratified by workplace, and 350 participants will be randomly selected. Research procedures. The survey will be administered online, and participants can take the survey at any time before the close date of November the 1st, 2015. Participants will be asked to take part in a 10 to 15-minute survey to assess their overall knowledge of the presence of worksite policies as well as the benefits of breastfeeding. And lastly, questionnaires will collect data on female employees' demographics, employment characteristics, breastfeeding behavior after returning to work, access to lactation rooms, employees' perceptions of breastfeeding policies, and support regarding the breastfeeding practice of a most recent born child. exciting. So Whitney is going to now take over the cruise ship, and she's going to explain to you or talk to you about the IRB data analysis. Okay, enjoy your summer.